Let's take a look, shall we? Find out where we go from here on out. What the road looks like. It's going to be a two-man setup down below. Wolves and Hampers quickly dispose of player number 1. That's going to be Waro 2K gone, while Passion, they'll take long. The rest of them. Big reaction. Flashes in. Red Star does get blinded by it. And getting closer and closer to T side. Make their way in.
And, well, hello there, Passion. They've made their way to side, but they haven't brought the bomb over yet. Which can only mean one thing. By the time they plant, everybody else from 500 will have made their way onto the site. Hampus finds Jacasmo. Demka has been spotted on long. Good night to Quem. And it is Passion to lose round 1 on their own map pick of Dust, which is historically a horrible map for 500.
If we look at it in a different way, we can say that they're not going into this one as a brand new map to the pool with some experience there for the core, maybe you could say. But nonetheless, it ain't gonna be the cleanest of fights by any means here as well. There is already bloodbath on both sides. Plenty of damage been done here. Imka's on short. Waiting for the man at the smoke to make his move. Von will drop down instead and take a different sort of duel for which he'll get one.
Oh,
Rainmaker joins. And back to a 2-on-2 here. Both T players low. They need help, some sort of assistance from each other to play this one out in the most efficient way possible. And Waro, he's even afraid of looking down toward ramp. He'll drop a smoke. But Red Star approaches. Now smoke is their only concern at the moment.
Oh, spots Waro.
Get a miss. Kopa's on site, now dead, and in the smoke. Also relieved of his duties with the kit as well. Plenty of time, extra to spare.
And like I said, and I don't want to be an asshole about it, but what the hell were they thinking against Big, you know?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, it just... How the hell do you lose against Big is my question.
And on Nuke. On map 1, on Nuke.
Makes no sense.
It really doesn't. So I think there's something wrong.
Tilted. I mean, okay. I'll say they have played up, I think, like 4 best of 3s in today and yesterday alone.
So what?
They had like the CAC qualifier thingies. They played a couple of those yesterday. So you know, it's a lot of stress and a lot of work in just these last few days, but it shouldn't still affect things that badly in my eyes.
I'm gonna be honest here. If this was going on for 6 months, for every day, or let's say for 5 days a week, 4 best of 3s a day, then I'd say yeah, you're gonna be exhausted. But brother, come on, you're playing a tournament. You gotta put it all. You gotta put it your all into it. That's what I mean, right? No half-assing it is what we want, or what we don't want here. Rainwake, beautiful.
Instead.
Yeah, straight up fire.
And this is not even a game where Big is that relevant, but I don't mind talking about how poor I think the management and leadership has been for the last 4 years, probably.
Yeah, but let's leave it be. 500, they are the leaders right now in this game. A 3-0, looking like a 4-0, looking like a 5-0. Somebody called the police, because there's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing when the burglar alarm starts ringing.
Burger alarm? What is that?
Burger alarm! Oh no! Call Americans! Call the
Hamburglar.
The Hamburger.
They're trying to get themselves to the speed side, trying to steal it away. You've got a decent hold out in mid. Perfect flash as well from Hampus.
Massive repeak. Bit dangerous, but still 2 on B.
Time out of his basement during this break we had, which, you know what, wasn't even that long, just about 2 hours. You know, nothing crazy. Or something along those lines. No, an hour. Hour it was.
2 hours.
Red Star here. I don't remember. Was it 2-0 the last game or not?
2 hours. It was 2-0 last game. We ended at 12, and we had an hour till 1, and then 1 more hour till now. And
yeah, my sense of time is gone.
I know, you're finished. That's normal. It's just, you know, side effects. Quem, Topa, I believe Jacasmo. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be seeing Passion, you know, getting to where they are today. So I believe in them. I've always believed in them, always been a fan of them. It just feels like right now something is definitely off. And look at the timing. Look at the position! Red Star, what?
That ain't
That's what I'm telling you. Tell me something's not wrong. Tell me something
today
is not
there's
wrong.
something wrong. Today is something that's absolutely wrong.
Oh.
If I had lost against Big, I'd be tilted too. And currently, 500 is making use of the 4-game patch we maybe had. It doesn't matter if they're on a map like Dust to you. And then we say it's kind of mid. They played 6 times this year. They're only the last game they ended up winning. But besides that, they just don't play this map. But seemingly they've put in a little bit of practice now with Volt and Hampus here. And they're shooting hard. Is already going on to the 500. Right?
Yeah.
If you have a strong CT side and you don't lose Academy, and in fact they're building it up, they're looking for a 7th round here as well. Like, this is maybe the best situation you've got so far. DeCasmo's delivering something, okay. You've got a round out of Passion here. Red Star's out of the equation for the moment. They don't have infinite money, but they've got plenty of it, so they can still try. But 6-1, this is a good enough of a CT side, honestly. Like, you don't come back from these. Unless Passion take every round in a row here. The symptom of Dusto is B side needs momentum, CTs need to save. As soon as you get to that, it's the normal stuff every time, over and over again. But if you don't manage to do that, and they haven't done any damage to the CT Academy so far, as said.
I've mentioned him in the pregame. We've mentioned a lot about him yesterday. He's missing a lot of shots, that's facts. You know, he's not been present on every single map. Yes, we can give him exceptions, but a lot of times he's just missing altogether. Volt, like the fact that he's allowed to get 2 is absurd here. Again, Passion's map control here. They have their own map on mid setup, and yet they still lose 2 against the player of 1. Clearly, if you're not feeling okay, if things are not going exactly as planned, it's better to take a break. Hell, it's freaking summer, you know?
What is this round?
Look,
why do you have Woro lurking B?
Like
and
what
2
is
on short,
like,
and just
that's
walking
what I'm
into
saying.
this stack. What is this round?
This is what I'm saying. Like, why would you have both on short whilst Woro walks all the way through B with the WOP, with the DOP?
The
WOP. With the WOP pop, and it's
He's
gonna
about to be whooped.
He's about to be whooped, maybe, as
all right.
This is...
Theo, I've got an idea here for you.
Hit me. But up to this point, Rainwaker's giving me, you know, those good old sentiments back. He's feeling like himself again. Cirque has been a little bit of a hit and miss, and he's about to be very much a hit. As Toppa doesn't get a second. Volt there for the refrag. The Romanian comes in big, comes in clutch. It's going to be a 2 versus 3. Make it 2 versus 2, but the nade! Hampus's nade is perfect. And remind me, but Hampus is now IGLing as well, right?
Or you need another layer to it. Because initially after the first month or 2, the honeymoon we call it usually, after it usually ends, you'll start to see these teams kind of somewhat stagnate a little bit. So it would be nice to see more levels to it.
And we saw that with Sinners. I've been speaking for this about this for a month since they got Kiserek and Stressaran. And I feel like for 500, this has been an amazing choice. It feels like new energy in the team. Jacasmo, meanwhile, finally a little bit of energy from the man himself, who's been yesterday a mantle of success. Today, a little less so.
Yeah, I'll add another sort of, I guess, team to that conversation or leader. Way back. Now, like 4 years ago, I say way back, 4 or 5 years ago, you had a Copenhagen Flames and a Cillian as the IGL. Like, many of the teams you joined instantly had that sort of early success. But then they just plateaued, fell off slowly, right? Like, this is not just isolated incident. You have a lot of teams that kind of fall into these sort of things, right? Even if right now we'll say 500, yeah, they're looking almost infallible. We don't know the case in 2 months. So it's on to Hampus, on to Volt and the rest of the team. Got to prove us wrong, that they will be able to bounce back from that and deliver differently from the past. Here, you got a second round. Jacasmo gets a couple of nice headshots.
That's fair. But the thing is, I don't know, it's like the early...
Oh, Red Star, here's the steps. He'll call a rotation from B. Somebody's got to make that rotation, and here he's got a chance for a second. The ding might be good enough, but Kvem He's ripped the head off of Vault. Hampus in Goose. He's cooking to them. Passion UA, your Goose is cooked here, and Hampus gets a chance to show what his individual level looks
USB.
like. M4's run out of bullets. USB still should be good enough, but he doesn't get a chance to pull the trigger. HE, rip Waro, rip Bomb Plant, rip the round. That's 500. They've ripped Passion a new one here.
Yeah, they certainly did, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna bleed for a while. It sucks. It sucks balls. Nothing else to say. As 50 seconds, Passion. Well, they'll have to make some balls drop here. They gotta hit this hard, and they have to have no mercy. Otherwise, this is gonna be a loss of many a player. Jacasmo, good entry. Rainwaker repositioning.
Rotations here. Oh my god.
That's sir. That's round, maybe. Yeah, that's round. Well done. The retake will have 0 chance of success. Topa gets a free kill, and it's a clean round. Wow.
Damn. Okay, that entry looks way too easy on this Zerg. I'm a bit upset we don't get to see what happened, but he just got instantly domed. You should never lose from the situation 500 in, pretty much. Even if you lose this pistol and a Passion get the first gun round, that just did not last.
No, absolutely shouldn't.
I don't want to dealing absolutes, right? Other than Sith dealing absolutes, I'm not there. But
okay.
This is unlosable.
You just cursed them, so it's good for you that you did that. I'm happy you confirm your magical powers still. Dude, the reload on the USP now is absolutely garbage.
I'll say this much, and then I'll stop for a moment. If Passion win this, I'm gonna cease my hatred of Dust 2 for the next month, Tail.
If Passion win Dust...
I'm putting my bet of the hatred of the map fundamentally on the line here if Passion win this one.
Wow, that's actually... Guys, you don't realize, but that's worth more than 2 houses. Like, that's worth a lifetime.
Maybe 3.
That's almost immeasurable in value, actually, honestly. Especially to my mental health and sanity. As Passion take the pistol, let's go, Passion!
Yeah, I got some bad juju out of this one. And look at this, shifting out B. They'll catch the defense. Rotation coming through. Trying to find this man on site. Jacasmo stands, now he doesn't. He's lying 6 feet under. How to be site as well. Utility is in. Kvem also for 2.
What?
And making it a 3rd. He has woken up here to play.
Let's go. Passion have arrived on the scene, ready to rumble, and Quem especially. What a masterful move. Pushes through the molly just as it was flying into window.
Everybody else on his team, they'll be focusing on the rest of the map. Having confidence in Waro.
Topa. Dealing with one. That's Hampus, the IGL on IGL action. Yesterday, Topa showcased great prowess, great skill. Gaining quite a few kills in the last 2 maps of the series. Today, hopefully again will be shown the same quality. B-split, is it? Into a full commitment? Or are they still looking to revert A? Oh, this is a nice catch. Oh, Volt, come on. What? He just catches one off that easily. HOTU misses the shot, top mid. Oh, no.
Gosh, golly,
they know there's only 1 on A. They know there's only 1 on A.
Blunder.
Second one from long. A catch of under.
Oh.
They know B is empty. They know B is empty.
Just going back.
Oh my God.
There's the kills. They'll stumble to the right answer. It takes them all across the map, and it's a wipeout of the defense cell. There's 3 on the other side. We see there's a little bit of utility to be lined up as well. I'm not sure who that is. Red Star with a Molotov. On the car. Waro. Double shots and both miss. That's a foul fumble off the defense. Molly's going out toward the site. AT's blowing up the smoke as the cross still goes through. Bomb site to 500. The time is a little bit low here. If 1 more kill goes 500's way, without a trade, we might have been forced to save. But now they've got a Red Star. 1 kill back. 4 more to go. Round is on.
That deep lurk from Hampus is going to cause them to lose it all. Like, look at how much they're wasting. Quem He doesn't even far check it. He knows that he has no choice but to be a bit quicker. Demka finds Volt. That's the entry you need. But now there's that deep lurk on short. They gotta speed it up. They've got 2 players down below still. That's a problem. Rainwaker finds the first. And there's the... Oh! What? Jumping kill by Topa. What? What the fuck?
On the defuse! On the defuse! Just find the head! It starts to collect it.
But with the smoke up and 35 seconds and some change left, here comes the real push. They're going to be walking straight through that smoke and rather running through it. As they enter and spill onto the site, there's a single defender, Jacasmo. 2 double doors mid, there's the engagement. Jacasmo 2, no triple. There's the denial as well. Through middle, Quem with a 2. And that's enough.
Good enough.
That's enough.
Has to be. But Restar is tasked to pull off a massive clutch here. He'll just about to get the bomb and make it to the side. He will not. Jacasmo's been the lifeline for his team in so many situations, and again, he'll deliver. Sticking to 20 kills now. You can see as well, yeah, Rainwaker buys a hero, AK searches to a single scout. They're looking for damage. Not really looking for the entire force buy or half buy in this case. Just something a little bit more simple. It's nades. Circus down. 4 more to go, and you've got double digits.
Rainwaker, that is a beautiful entry. That's a single AK you have to make the work possible. Topa, good return. Counter flash, there's the molly. Hampus with a deagle. Scout doesn't connect. Volt finds one. It's a 2v2. Nexus, a passion once again failed to hold on to a site against an eco. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt. They've got the AWP on Kvem, Jacasmo as well, both from long. They'll get a chance on the red star, playing Goose at the moment, away back, and he's looking for this. Force it. You can see the AWP take the angle. Kvem to find it the first one, through the box. Flash in, and Volt down to spawn, able to recover. The heads is what he's looking for, but it's his to be removed. They've just about got time, I think. There you go, just get on to the fuse. No G2s here, please. Passion UA, double digits and a bit of a scare, but they will get by.
Here we go. Round 22, ladies and gents. It's double up in play. Circ with the op. Rainwaker's trying to just jump spot short.
I like it. Kvem's going to very aggressive with the second op. That's going to be a surprise for sure.
Oh, miss shot.
And another miss shot. We can't miss shot.
No!
Kvem, gotta save yourself, buddy. They're pushing. A no-scope with the second. Deagle is not going to connect the kills, but he's still done here more than he's supposed to. Can't really afford a push with this one. Instead, he can't afford to miss, as he's done to the last 3 or so rounds.
Oh my god, Woro,
not like this, surely. Woro. No, you need a kill here, Woro.
King Woro.
You can't give away these freebies again and again. When is it enough?
How many more
Never is the answer.
How many more will you miss, Woro, my boy? How many more?
I don't think he's gonna get a chance to miss much more. This is Woro taking James AWPing, saving it to a next map, to a different level. James saves for the next round. Woro saves for the next map here. And out toward the A site. Opening found. Kvem again to keep things alive on the other side. Going aggressive. 8 HP remains. A team kill from the Cirque. Hello. That might still be a little bit of a gift to keep Passion alive here.
A nade might kill him. Imagine if they just throw a nade here into the box. Because that's something you
making his way in. There's the spray. Kvem.
Well done.
Double kill. Gasmo makes noise. And they are not done here. Passion just about living. Like I said, the nade could have done it. They threw it all the way back flat. So there. In 24 rounds or above. I called this unlootable 500. I hold myself as a professional Dust 2 hater. Committed to my word, and we're gonna see if they can still take this one. In this one, overtime might be required. 9-3 CT half, by the way. You're not supposed to lose those, no matter how bad it gets. And so many options, and so many opportunities to give it away by these shots missed by Woro specifically.
How do we
It feels like it should have been a done deal ages ago, but here we are. Round 24, Kvem's gonna die to CT. He's taking shots when he doesn't need to. Gonna have a teammate join him. Demka from top mid. Now they've got him trapped.
They don't know. They don't know if they're both
They
here,
should have
but
heard the
surely
second. They
they
heard the
suspect...
second. They heard
Okay,
the second.
what are they
Don't
doing?
expect it.
Why would 500 stop themselves on mid so poorly?
What?
But I guess you're still eating your words, aren't you? You're gonna eat the hate on dust, because Passion's gonna make a comeback. Yeah, it should have been unlosable, but hey, I guess today is opposite day. When things are unlosable, they're actually winnable. So, let's go. Well, unlosable, they're actually losable. That would make more sense. But what a first kill since, like, the start of the second half.
Here's the USL War is going to be smoked off. He'll be limited to what he can do. Utility's going out. Topa is getting cooked here. Burned. 41 HP. He'll wait for a flash from his teammates, perhaps, but there is none really available. Has to put one out himself. That is a struggled spray. One is all he is good for this time. Mid goes out toward the side, and Rainwaker almost gets caught by it. Not far from connecting, but he's waiting with his teammates now. Short control exerted by Cirque. Long retake from Demka, and a 2 from CT. Ability is not perfect. Demka has the Molotov. That might be very useful here. Flash at least has been deployed. There's one. Rainwaker. Double headshots. And you got 500 on to 13. Rainwaker collects, by the way, a quad kill. We've been talking about him as well throughout this map, but the second half, it was all about Passion to come back. And how the hell does that even ever happen? I don't know.
I still think if they can manage to take things on Dust 2, I do have full confidence they'll be able to take the series in 2-0 fashion. I'm very convinced by their overpass, to be honest. Look,
right.
maybe just a bit of a delusion, but I do think they can do it there. Well, there's Voro.
Alright, hey Charlie, I think I'm gonna have to turn you back into a Slovenian man now. Well, we'll see you back in a bit.
Okay, I'm back.
Get a more chance to talk a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You heard the morphing sound as well. There are two people that are the same person.
I just split myself, you know. I'm an amoeba that can split itself and it sells once you need 2 people on camera, so it's fine, people. It's actually all the same. I'm all one, you know. I've just been fooling everybody, taking triple paychecks.
Here we go. Demka's on site. You've got an advantage. With them and both Waro finding the openings to work with. Only Toba can trade it out so far. Cirque is locked in for that kill.
Another miss.
Tag him down. They're worried about long now. Kvem's got to find the right timing. Getting shot from both sides. And this one has been turned from a 3 out of 4 to a 3 out of 2. Make it just a 1. And if there was ever a time for Waro to perform, it's now. It's not. First opportunity missed, and he won't get a second. This time, Red Star pops his head back up as well.
Oh, actually, triple up. Wow, I've just noticed now. They had triple up set up. Okay, they really like to aggro there. Like to peek. Voro finds one for free on long. That's Red Star. Offers himself up for free. Jacasmo goes wide, gets one. Again, trades off are not good, but Voro gets killed by a nade.
Eyes on Kvem. Fast lurk might be red. Hampus might
watching.
just arrive at the right
Hampus,
time.
hold your weapon in hand, Hampus. Hold your weapon in hand, Hampus! Oh my goodness, doesn't think about it, gets caught, and that's Volt 1v3. Almost no chance.
Time to show what the Kings got here. 13 kills. 3 available. 1 tunnels. That's the first. Make it a second? No. Turn is there, but it won't find the shots. Instead, Topa swings right back in.
They're cooking.
This round is
the
cooking.
problem is, they're about to be cooked by Hampus if they are too quick on their feet. Hampus is in a bad spot, though. Yeah, bad spot for Hampus. Wide open. Not sure what he thought was going to happen. They lost A control. That's number 14 for Passion.
Oh, that's so
The
poor.
shadow, yeah.
Zurich, you should know this. And Waro creeps in. As easy as just
Heard him in
edging
upper.
the corner. Next shot, it'll be Red Star. Yeah, you keep it a 2-on-3. It's not impossible. But we're looking at 14 here. A retake required. Red Star, he's going back long here. This is where his world will revolve around. They're not really committing to this. This is super slow.
I don't know why they're trying this. I mean...
There you go. They clean it up. Super slow out of Rainwaker there. Blood on the line for this entire map. Out of 500. They were supposed to win this one ages ago. We were supposed to be now with a map 2.5 way done.
We should be done by now, almost. As,
If the big game is anything to go by, then yeah, we should have been done.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
There's the start of this one as well. 9-3, man. Passion, they found their strength.
They did, but it really took them a very long time before they got situated.
What?
This is a 15-14 scenario. 500 is about to lose the round.
What happened to
Yeah.
Rainwaker?
He
He's
just
just playing
died.
in the smoke, or ahead of the smoke.
Yeah.
What?
That's round.
I don't know if we can see what happened with Rainwaker. Was he shooting? Did he blow up the smoke? Or how did he just get taken down?
I think they blew up the smoke and he was right there and just got killed.
Why is he playing there?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
to anybody who can't exactly see, he had a smoke B tunnels.
Yeah.
And he was playing right behind it, in the middle.
Yeah.
And not in the corner, nothing of the sort. He was just taking a challenge and opened up the B side for free.
Oh, if they get rid of the op here, 500 are in deep shit.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Like they're in deep poo-poo. Like they do not have money for more than okay, they can go for the op if they really want to, but they'll be lacking a lot of util.
But perseverance from Jacasmo until the help arrives. Kvem has now overtaken that position. One round away. For sure.
What? How is that not a...
One too many misses, and Kvem is the one who to get tagged here. Don't know how any of this has happened. You'll get trades, wallbangs to go both ways.
Oh, he heard him.
Kvem to Cirque.
Jacasmo's
and
dead.
Hampus to his death? Not yet. There it is.
No. The timing.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
3 more to go, and the Rainmaker's already low. They don't know this. But Passion about to rock this dust too.
Yeah, there we go. This is it. It's down to Rainwaker. 7 HP will die. That is going to be Passion. 16-14 final score of Dust 2, their own map pick. We go to Overpass next, but beforehand, it is going to be CMD64, aka Charlie, that's going to break it down here for us. I think you and I, Nexus, said it perfectly. You know, it should have been done there and then. So, Passion, the fact that the comeback is real is absurd, and it still happens in the end. Vora 2K, he's going to have to show up again, glow up even, as he is catching strays and about to be caught out. That was something. Like, what is that from Woro? He takes a peek from balloons. He stays on balloons. Even reloads. And then Demka just pushes longs and dies. I don't know. I know. It's catching me a bit too much. Quem, 1, 2, 3.
What?
Quem, there you go! That's what you're looking for! Absurd!
The word unlosable was thrown around once or twice on map 1. This round was following a very similar script. Bev's left in a 1 versus 1, where all he has to do is hit a single bullet. Rainwick is making his way down. He's got 15 seconds to A, get the bomb, B, plant the bomb, or C, kill Kvem, who's got every single sound key available, and he can start to let these puppies loose. Or an ace on the pistol to seal the deal, to steal the round away. But we're saying it's done. That's a round. We lose all hope. Kvem never wavers.
You know, I was hypothetically saying don't need an ace or something crazy like that. I was just kind of pointing out the absurdity of how difficult of a round it would be. This is going to be a full B send. I like the idea. They'll have minimal utility, though. 2 smokes, 2 mollies, and a flashbang. The nade, almost no damage compared to what it could have done. And still they delay further. Oh, there's the boost.
That's the way in. Taking one as well out of Monte. Now they know they should be taking 2 towards water somewhere. Unless they move super speed, they'll be cleared out by Red Star. We see that's not the case. He'll chill in heaven, he'll wait out this round. M4 carried over, he'll drop Chicasmo, maybe buy himself back up another M4 as well. They're going to be all equipped.
I don't know why Passion's waiting this long, though. They've got 3 on A, no action, no contact.
What is Hampus doing? There you go. In they go. Send them out. A bait and switch across 5 at whole Pandemica, of which the IGL claims 3. And as said, they're waiting a long time on both sides, in fact. And when 500 eventually go through, they'll find the entry, and that's it.
Which, in essence, would give them the info that they would already usually presume to have, which is, okay, CTs have gone. But we see right here, again, it's going to be a rebuy. 500 will try to keep this competitive, try to keep it at low numbers for Passion. This time, Quem. Oh, Vora, you just go out on a limb, don't you? Quem as well is caught. He did get the entry, but it's still a man down here situation for Passion, and they'll have to recuperate somehow. Rotating both off of B.
Start coming out here in this one. It's not the greatest for Passion. Zerk will be allowed to live for a moment. Campus. He's gonna chase. And Jopa cannot get far. Wasn't even ready for anybody nearby. He's looking towards Hoyless. Thinking they've already gone past him. He just lost sight of them in that route and how much control they actually had.
Maybe somebody's graffiti. That regardless, it's... One with 2. Oh no, they're still gonna commit to Cosmo if he stays alive. Never mind. Never mind.
Eh? Sorry, as the mythical Finnish language said, what is the buy? Why is it working? Why is this one working, Tel?
As in the magical language of Slovenia, we would say, koi kurac je to. And absolutely, right now it's a 3v3, make it a 3v2. Topa just gets himself walked behind the shed. Good night, Mr. Jacasmo. Although he's still fightful. The volley's too shallow.
Bad.
The volley is bad. No way. Rainwaker even burns to it. 1v2 now. It's Zerk against Quem and Voro. This round.
Zerk again left to clutch up here. He's not got the bomb, by the way. He's looking to make a play into CT to find either one of these stragglers on Passion side. The fact that nobody's rotating down hell. Wing from Heaven or Monster, 1 over the 2, and he is not ready for World 2K. Passion, in the weirdest buy I've seen in about 70 years, has succeeded. Higher power calls this round at the 500 here as well. The Rainwaker is not expecting this. There's one in connector, will leave him to be a dead man. War 2K still hasn't heard much about mid. Vitalism utility goes in, there's a smoke going down. Lets him get close, but the truck is still left open. If a Topa to find an opening. War has been taken care of in the back. And this one down to the last man. On the side of Passion, higher power called it. And it's on to Demica to deny 20 seconds, and he's already crept up with the USP. We go back to back with these force buys.
50 seconds and counting, and we're preparing ourselves for a round that kind of 500, I think, have to win. It's going to be a tough one still, though. The pistols, you shouldn't underestimate them. You don't allow this to happen! Quem walks, the smoke gets 2!
Are we seriously going 3 in a row? Ben has just made it this possible. Waro, if he goes overlooked, you can say goodbye to this round. 20 seconds. Rainwaker, check your corners. He's gone down. The bomb is next. Redstone with the all-important kill to live, to survive. Hampus, keep the sight going. No, you can't. Instead, just the tag. 10 seconds. It's 3 force buys in a row we're getting.
That's it. There's no time. Red Star dies after time, maybe? Like, if I'm Jacasmo, I'm hunting here. I've got a 5.7, bro. I'm like, I want that AK. I mean, you trust the Deagles, right? Or the 5.7.
I mean, I guess. You have to at this point.
Yeah, you have to.
Campus. Opening found. That is a quick turn for him. 25 of the clock. CTs are running out of utility. That does make the approach a lot easier. There's nothing except the flashbangs to hold it anymore. Swing to long reveals nothing. Here's the play. Topaz just about missed every cue. And they're already up on site. Bolt down. Waro cannot double down. Red Star, he'll find that trade. Quick rotation. Bomb. If he gets dropped, that's round. They're looking for it. Try to walk through the smoke. Topa punished. And a tomfoolery tail. Is it over? Tell me the news.
Yes, it is. It is. You're lucky. You're in luck. You and I are both in luck.
Yes!
That
We
was
are free.
that came from the heart. Honestly, that came down from below. No, I'm not doom scrolling. You know, it's just I've got a very curated reel. I'll tell you that.
Oh man. Dimka, he's dead. Zerk combat upping will be traded quickly by Jacasmo. Now fighting to stay alive. The Flash assisting. It's not easy. Red Star, what are you doing? Left his teammate out to dry. Out of connector. This trade will be given up here. But why is Red Star just foregoing that? Didn't think it was in the corner. They lost track of him. We are back to tomfoolery.
It's back to having a little bit of a laugh, I guess. A 3v3, the op in the hands of Waro2K could still deal some massive damage. Absolute cinema, in fact, as Topa gonna hold up in graffiti and just keep himself alive. That's his core principal role right now. As an anchor of B, stay alive. He gets the first even. That's better. The second, it's a crossfire. Jacasmo's there through entry of tunnels. And now in connector, Mr. Red Star, well, he's about to have a Red Star on his back. It's a laser pointer from the AWP of Waro2K as he hits its mark. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be 6-6. Passion UA.
Alrighty then, under the B site we go. Hampers not alone. Short take it for 500, and here comes the pistols. Is a 4-man stack waiting for them. 2 from CT. If everybody's fighting for this control, Rainmaker still finds more impact. He's got 3, in fact. With this round resulting in a big fat 1 kill for the T side. Mid is being sought after. You're going to have 1 in toilets. This is a somewhat unorthodox setup out of 500, especially to start these gun rounds. As dot or overpass really normally is, you've got 2B or 2A, 3B.
You don't
They've
expect
gone for
the
something
third.
a little bit more of a commitment here. And as you see, Kvem is looking towards the other side along here. Rainmaker will have the drop for sure. Maybe not.
Oh, he spotted
looks locked in. No, he doesn't. Locked out. Locked
Still,
off.
got the
Left
info.
trades. And game is afoot.
Volt, he's going to have to go for high amperage here. Unfortunately. Gets caught in the back. It's a 1v3. Red Star, you save. It's saving time as number 7 for Passion is here. Good gun round overall. Very passive approach early on. Passion don't risk much. We don't see a counter aggro play from 500 at the start, so they put 2 on long and 1 in toilets. As you said, a bit unorthodox, and just to explain why, is because the meta, the old meta of Overpass, even before the changes and everything, you know, connector, toilets, and B short. Those were the 3 positions you would always fight for intermittently between them.
Besides, this is the perfect setup out of 500 here. All they have to do is make sure they're not flashed to all hell. There's the opening. Bolt delivers, and then some. MP9 snapping away. Got Topa. There's a nade, and that's going to hurt her, the CT side a lot.
And is this going to be another trade of rounds? Like, this is a force buy again. Another nade. More damage. Kvem in trouble. He's about to die. I think we might see a trade here. 500. Have they done it? There goes Kvem. I think they might. It just feels it's a little bit too far off now. Waro2K with 2, but it's down to Jacasmo. 1v2, not expecting the close. Still wins the duel. What? And now 1v1, but goes wide. Circus ready, and it is a circus indeed. 500 win it. We are looking towards Ancient, the pinnacle of the competitive scene. Everybody loves it. Everybody is molded by it. And right now, Well, 500 are molding us to get ready for it. Passion,
molding.
they've already lost this round. They just don't know it yet, have they?
Certainly leans that way. Demka's in connector. This kill, though, we're still looking at it. Paul is thinking, what if? He's tempted. Woro, one of his own. We don't say this round is done just yet. Demka will retain his position, with Woro known to be somewhere in Monster. Afraid to reload the M4, it seems. Looking at Woro, he's making a solo play. Demka does have the util to support this, but he just slips right in. With the Zerg spotted, that's the clear sign to go A. If Zerg isn't already up, bag or truck or anywhere nearby, surely he's got to be making that toilet rotation.
Yeah,
You play the numbers, you play the odds. Woro covers as well. And here comes Zerg.
They see him. And Zerg 1v2. This is the clutch that you need to perform with. The one that saves you a lot of trouble down the line. It's going to be Zerg with 1. That's Demka without Kevlar. But Mr. Woro 2K goes for 3 and...
You also have smokes on both Volt and Red Star. They can just drop them below them. If there's any sort of sign of Volt's going to drop that smoke here, they just walk in. He's taking duels. There's the util. You're still not throwing anything down.
I told you.
He doesn't need to. With Red Star's MP9, swing for 2. Advantage gets taken away. Sure, you passion. You still got the time here, but you're running out of HP and manpower. They
Like,
make
what are
a
you doing?
sloppy play out of it.
Entertain the idea that there could be more on A and connector or toilets.
Hold. Oh, what's death sound? We can relax and get back down to
Earth from the moon.
Earth,
yes.
yeah. I feel like we were listening to Rocket Matt getting ready to go toward the next planet entirely here. Perhaps, nonetheless. 50 seconds separate 500 from map number 3 along 4 kills. Shadow for Rainwaker. Quem doesn't check the corner. And this is why you should always check your lefts and rights when you cross the street. Even if it is just a corner like this. In Counter-Strike, that goes a long way. And with Zerg as well. He's got 17 kills, by the way. On Dust 2, he wasn't really a factor. Here, he's having a great time. And it's been good to see Zerg as well being getting this sort of activation in recent games, I think. He's been missing for a long time, hasn't had the best of numbers. Here, it's got a good game. Out of 500, they solidified the second half, but we're not done with the series. We head to Charlie, Chuck, Charles. Do I say the line is Mario? Do we go for the Mr. Super Mario Marios?
Let's not mess about. I've said Passion, I think, will win. That's my expectation. They've showcased good resilience.
Oh.
500, meanwhile, have showcased good team play and understanding of the necessities needed to be done. Topa with the refrags, Topa with 2. It's still going to be a 3 versus 3. It's Topa 4-3, 4-4. Topa! Is it another ace? Is it Quem all over again? No, Demka from the back, from ramp. The flank is there, yes, but it's Passion regardless. On Topa's behalf, what a round! Here we go. The storm is brewing, that's for sure. 500. Currently not looking towards mid-control. They're just kind of handling elbow with a bit of a passive stare. There's a bit of presence towards... yeah, never mind. Plateau. Volt gets the nade down in his face. And it's going to be down to a 4v4. A lot of damage on Rainwaker. And a big flank by Clem. He's been spotted, though. His position compromised. He's dead. Rainwaker, good reaction. Well done. And 500 regain control of the situation.
Group up, head toward the ace. They're going to have nobody there. On the Passion side, they're making a play out of mid. They want to clear out as much of this position as they can. Here's contact. Hampers in a lot of trouble. Ooh. Will come out victorious in his fight, but Jagasmo still makes the rotation, and he's going to have a Topa join him. This 1-2 punch could be deadly if he buys a little bit of time. If he's the one to bait for his teammate, that's the first. Let Topa get into the action for one of his own as well, but now to do the last few.
Oh, out of bullets! No way!
Never reloaded. Still swings in. We're not done with this round. It's just so close.
They didn't really have to rebuy much at all, so they've still got some bank even now. And mid control will be contested fully. No counter argument from Passion by the looks of it. Volt through the smoke on Voro. That's the AWP out of commission. Good peek by Topa. The pop flash support is there from Jacasmo. And it seems like they're going to continuously engage this. They want to go B. Topa re-engages himself though. He finds another. That's Red Star. Left hanging by his teammate. Hampus didn't help, and they're just losing players left and right. Passion is currently making positive trades. Even if the players are low HP, they're in a much better state though. Hampus through the smoke. It's a free kill.
Everybody's locked in here for 500 as well. You've got the play in mid. Demka's got that covered. And nade to Jacasmo exposes him to the open. When Rainmaker is unable to land the shots necessary. Things have gone a long way from the start of Dust 2. We've had just about everything. What the hell is Cirque doing? Dimka still has this round in the palm of his hands. Drop the bomb. His teammates rotate in. And there is trouble, perhaps, of ruin. That's 1 and 2! Oh, above and beyond. Above and beyond. Another nade on itself. Flash on Quem, and now Demka. Hampus brings one back. Still problems in the fact that Demka holds and retains his position with Quem finding water through the smoke. Requiring a round out of Volt. And he's supercharged for this one. 30 seconds and the bomb. 1v3 to the last man in just mere seconds. And one last one. He'll spray away a quick burst to the dome. It doesn't seem like anybody's really all too keen on challenging Waro in these early rounds either, so it's not like he's been given all too many opportunities. Out towards the B side yet again. And full spray is decent. The full commitment. Topa, that is crazy.
Pulls out the P2000.
No help! No help! What?
That's awkward. Leaves you stranded. Passion right now. Man down, but they've got still a player on site, so they're looking to defend this actively. In corner, Jacasmo is going to be found, and that's going to be the easy kill for Rainwaker's Tech 9. 4 versus 3. The street take is looking more and more unlikely, especially if the flank doesn't work. It's going to be Demka from Jag into Cave, and first contact has to go his way. It's Hampus waiting. This is an eco round that seemingly works for potentially 500. The bomb plan, the 2 kills, it's enough already to make it work. On paper.
God, again, we can't go back. We can't go back to Overpass. We can't go back to what was trading back and forth. We need something stable, but that's being rocked to you by Red Star on the Tech 9. He's been put down low, and he'll swing for another. On the pistols, the force is what we got here.
Hampus takes time to set up the play, and we do see it's going to be a big execution, of course. Nothing else is really possible. Topa, excuse me, is just waiting for that pixel angle, making sure he gets the info of somebody's cave or not. Water 2K has been smoked off, but they re-engage ramp. They take it aggressively. They are not completely committed. That's a mistake. Topa now isolated. The mistake on the side of Passion for not committing ramp is costing them the round. And in the end, well played by 500. Although, Quem, is he expected? He is. He's checked. And checked out. Demka saving the weapon.
Cannot. Last round has to go for it. Has to push forward, and guess what? Even worse, he doesn't have a kit. Might be the case one of his teammates had, but there's still 3 T-side players to fight, and time ticks so far. All they have to do is swing together or just hide all together. It does not matter. They choose to swing.
And, well, something has to be this second half. Passion towards A. Meanwhile, 500 expecting more trouble on B side. Cirque is ready with dualies. He's going to engage, but he locks on a bit too quickly. Volt there to rectify the mistake, yet Red Star is alone on A. I mean, they do have Hampus and CT, who's kind of wiggling about towards Red. As Red Star is given a free kill, not spotted by Demka. Mistake made. 500, they've got the way in. Or rather, they will leave the bomb plant? I'm genuinely shook. They don't try to even break the bomb plant. Water 2K from the back. Passion. Whilst it might have looked grim or grimly, it's Water to try and save them. Double from the side of Water, but it's Wolf still. And so quick.
A lot of the teams where Hampus joins, they make a quick surge in form. They get into a really good position, and then slowly they kind of plateau and stagnate. That's been the case for a few times already. It's just about getting past that. The better position, and that's the question of longevity.
Beautiful.
If they can answer to that. Here in mid, you've got a great shutdown of Passion UA. Nobody's lost their lives, even though damage dealt. And everybody's fighting together.
Love
All
this.
of 500. They look to take down this one last man. Bully poor old Kvem. Lurk's got a flashbang, and that's the only thing to set up Red Star here. Them kind of main. You know, he's been good. He's been sharp. He's had his moments. He won't be getting anything as of yet. 4v4 for the retake, and at 1 through main. This could be the kill that decides how this one goes. You got 3 trapped in Donut here. Smoke on Rainwaker, and now gone. Now this retake becomes that much more difficult. With no real utility to block off everybody else on this one. If they can find a Gigasmo, that's 1. 3 more to go. You know one's A main. Where about the other 2? Demka.
Oh, them
slips right in before the bomb or smoke goes up. In 10 seconds, you gotta defuse the bomb. Cannot do so, but they're trying their absolute best. It's just Demka delivering through the smoke, and even the second diffuser and Kvem through the back line.
500 will be trying to stop this. They've got a bit of bank, not much left, so this is one of those final tries of a round. Fail, and it's likely a tie. First contact, not a great one. Volt, he died previously the first as well, but it's Rainwaker to make a bit of energy out of it, or rather a little bit of space.
Remember when this game could have been a 2-0?
Yeah,
if only 500 didn't lose the unlosable Dust 2.
9-3, man, never forget. Quem!
GT side, that's the reason we're here. Passion made the comeback of a lifetime on Dust 2.
They really did.
And 500, they fumbled the bag.
Big time.
Really bad. Really, really bad. And they were given so many chances as well. That was when Wara was still sleeping. He still hasn't had that big map, big moment, really. But the game is different. We go through overpass. That's a circus, a show in its own right. Getting into one of the site, you've got to play, and Circus playing around this default. He's trying to find himself any chance to get an opening to work with, and Red Star's showing up a double of his own. 15 seconds, he can molly this default. And Kvem will be forced into the open as well here. Picks up the bomb. The Molotov. Wait for the contact. There it is.
Good molly. Oh, nice body block.
There's no time. Is there time? Is there time?
There is time. Oh! No. Less than a millisecond. A pixel even.
He's going to tempt him in, but that smoke still takes them away. Push to Red instead. Hampus awaits, and he's going to have a little bit of support from Red Star. Give me Rainwaker. Here's the push. Topa looks to punish. Stuck in a corner. Traded out. 2 or 3 out of Demka, and Gigasmo required. Now, they're fighting, and they're just not succeeding at the moment. Bomb gets dropped as well. And that's mid-clear.
Not just that. That's the round gone for Passion. That's a big, big problem. They're out of money. It's about to be 11-7. If Gigasmo does not clutch this somehow, he's got 37 seconds close range against the M4. Not a great position, but he's the Red Star on the other side that's slow likewise. Gigasmo just plays into the smoke. He didn't pick up the C4. He missed it. Missed it by a little bit.
Wait, they've let it go? They didn't realize he doesn't have the bomb.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't even have the time
It doesn't
anymore to go
matter.
B.
Wherever he goes, he dies, because there's both players on each side, and...
And... Oh, hold on.
What the...
No way.
Oh, come on.
No way. Red Star waits. Gigasmo. He's never going to expect this to be the position of Red Star, especially not this advanced, but... Around the box. Gigasmo, he stays his ground. Waits in the smoke. Hopes for a slip up from 500.
Obviously, they want to succeed again, but today is not that day, perhaps. This is their final chance. Minimal utility, Galils and AKs, and a spray from Red Star from the Beyond.
The winner of this one goes against the winner of HOTU versus Sinners as well. That's the closing match of today, coming out way later. Now this one still to be decided. Demka. And over to the side up. The trade, nowhere near. Vault gets deleted. Passion led toward the side. Ampersand the rotation. Not the first time we see him not ready for a fight. Lapped across the face. We are seeing them back away.
Okay, Passion. They've done what they've been hoping to achieve, which is denial of 12, denial of overtime, denial of series point. Now grind it back yourself. It only takes you a good 6 rounds in a row. It wouldn't be the first time we see it. But they will buy regardless. They don't want to obey the laws of nature. They'll obey the only laws they know. It's their own. And right now, the laws say they have to win. Well, fair. Hampus, he will fall. Does not look good to start. Volt gets caught in the back. There's no support. It's a disheveled round from 500. And that shall be another one easy for Passion, which means we're going up to 10 for Passion. Nearly guaranteed.
This one's going the distance, and it's not the first time. This force buy, sadly, hasn't gone the way of 500 at all. Barely even any damage. So for them, there's not much to look at. Boys, we did well. Unless, of course, this 1-2 punch will work their way. Cirque missed it first. And there, the 5-7's only good for one. You needed the first shot for the Cirque to connect. Would have given the 5-7 a chance to multi-frag and Cirque to swing back. Openings is what Passion are after at the moment. It's come at the cost already of War and Gwen being tagged up here. Boost above the smoke. On the other side, Rainwaker lost. Jump in as well for information. You don't see anybody close. And Evolved, he'll be put toward a fight. As for how that goes, to be determined, or actually, there is a conclusion. Nothing happened. Here, however, Demka finding one, and up close, you got a chance for Cirque to multi-kill, and that has not gone his way. And Quem out A, he's found the space to work with his teammates rotating in through mid through Donut, and for 500, well, we're talking about the damage they dealt to Passion UA's finances, inconsequential, yes, but here for them, they've got nothing left for them. Just a save. We're going to tie things up here, 11 all. And Waro, again, he's on these exits. Like, this is where he seems to get so much done. This was the case in, was it yesterday, the day before already? He was looking for a lot of these. Still is. We were talking about the AWP out of the lurk and all he's been doing. Even today. It's just a very weird style to go for. I mean, right in this round, he doesn't get punished. Last round, he did. Let's see it. Out towards A, you've got contact and utility. Force the rotation out of 500. Zerx keeps keeping a war a bay in mid. And we go back. 45 Basher to close out of this series. They put Dust 2 back onto the map. They looked so down and out of it. They came back. They got it. Then they got smacked. As Overpass came back around, and now, against the odds one last time, they're looking to keep this one going their way. But the team kills involved don't make it any easier. CYBERSHOKE left as this round is entering its final moments. Bomb goes down on B. 4v2 for 500. 3 of them making their way through spawn. 1 away from mid. That's going to be Hampus soon arriving. There's no utility to make this easier for Passion. No flash to give Topa an advantage. A straight duel is what he's doing. And a shadow advantage is what the opponents are working with. He'll deliver on the first and Chicasmo left. The redefined 2 are low, and he is a dead man.
Welcome to overtime, everybody. Like, everybody wants to avoid being the guy that messes up and kind of loses either the round or the map almost. And obviously, given that this is the third and final, it's the quarterfinals, you know, nobody wants to be the first, and Chicasmo unfortunately has to take it on the face. Out B, walked one of the players, I believe Heard. That's going to be Topa, surely expected. He seems to be at least. The angle for Red Star is good for 2, and it's 500 looking to win again.
Ooh. Freebie right here. Something going back the way of Passion here. And Kvem as well, he's got good position. Problem is, they're more than wary of this.
Yep.
Oh, slow on the reaction. Unlike Red Star, his third. He's having one of these highlight rounds again. Wanting the quad, he'll be denied. Demka, a slow start to this one, but a quick end here in the clutch.
In the end, we could see Red Star, as he said, with another amazing hat-trick. The performance out of this man today has been exceptional. More than you'd ever expect, really. He's looking to continue that pressure. Cirque in red team already ready, prepared. Vora 2K heard and perhaps expected even.
Plenty of noise. They got rid of him, and suddenly that's going to be mid freed up as well. If 500 look for any more information, they'll recognize nobody else is going to be here. A small timing to work with for Kvem. He brings it back. Exact worst timing to go for the close. Cirque is overcommitted. Give Kvem a triple, a way toward the B site. And again, individuals and Red Star is tasked to give us one hell of a performance, but he's down to 4 HP. There's a knife, wild swinging in the smoke.
Wow.
I mean, they knew he was there. They heard his hags and gotta respect the hustle at least. They'll still, surely, not be put in too bad of a situation, but Hampus hand-cook these up. Not this time.
Not today.
Not today.
You know, getting 2 rounds T-side, maybe even, is going to be exceptional. Though 500 doing everything they can to prevent that, as we can see. Volt on 21 kills. He's quieted down a bit. Hampus, meanwhile, pushing mid, catching Quem for free. And meanwhile, it's a full commitment to B. 500. They got 1-2 players holding. Is it enough? Well, we're about to find out. Rainwaker alongside Volt.
What? Oh. Rainwaker? Hello? That's a poor performance.
Yeah. Good nade. Hampus
Go there,
expected.
man. Ooh, now make it down to 2. Gigasmo's picked up the AWP for the clutch. That's crazy. Ambitious. But now, here's what we got. Round 28. Looking for 16. The magic number. Red Star walking in.
Oh, he just walks in freely.
Web takes a nap. One thing they have is the fact that 500, they have about 0 pieces of util between all 5 of them, so the retake here should be fairly easy, especially if them could deliver more than 1. The damage is still done here. And looking for the next one. Top of the boost, Gigasmo missed his 1 opportunity. Smoked out, that's wacky. It was up into the air for a moment there, but still gives him a bit of room to work with. But he needs these kills. Topa's been taken down, and through mid, you're gonna have the last remaining survivor on the side of Passion. Dirk able to escape. Waro's got nothing here to give, and it's got to be 500 on map point. Series point.
Series point.
That is the AWP out of his hands. Huge chances to close things out here.
Potential chance of their own. As we said, this would be quite a redemption arc for them. Their day would be a much better one. such a slow round as well. 500 really taking their sweet time. Every single one has been the same, really.
You're making them sweat here.
Oh, what up?
Moro.
You're in trouble,
This
buddy.
is where he would shine,
Oh.
if ever. If ever. Today is not his day. Topa, he's had his moment. He started off this map with a quad kill on the pistol. He looked to get something. And while Volt is flash, he'll be given time to turn around. You're looking at the end here. Until he goes in, it's not good enough. You can try to flush this out, but Demka too early, unable to put them into a tough position.
It's on Kvem.
And this is where it all comes down to. Kvem, you need to pull through for your teammate. Give Demka space to activate. Folks, well, you've got one hiding. Zerg's taking the pot shots already. He's trying to add a confusion to this one. Up close. It's Kvem alone. 5 seconds to defuse. But it's not gonna go his way. It's 500. And it's this series done.
Yes, it is. Finally, after all that time.